It's time to make your username. Probably should pause it again and...
No, I'll do Skopos wife.
Really? Come on. Do you really want that? Welcome back to SkoposGaming.
Welcome back, everybody.
So, continuing with the beginner series, today we'll be looking into actual gameplay. So, my wife has learned a little bit of the basics in the past few days from me, yours truly. And the format of this video would be a beginner explaining to a beginner about a game.
Yeah. I'm just going to start off by showing exactly what's going on while you're playing the game itself. So at the top of the screen, you see here, there's the health bar, you and the enemies. And then at the bottom, you have power bars. And these contain super moves. Super 1, 2...
Actually, they're called specials. Special 1, special 2, and 10 super moves. Yeah.
And then...
They're not all super.
I just thought those are superheroes. Okay, and then you have the super move, which is in the third slot.
Yes.
So when you're playing, there's some basic gameplay mechanics. So you tap for light attack, and you swipe left or right for heavy attack. And then I had to learn this and to remember it, that you have 2 fingers to block. And blocking is kind of really essential when you're playing this game.
Not kind of really, it is essential.
Oh, it's really essential. And so I had to practice that for sure. And then you tap your power bar at the bottom for special attacks. When you have light attacks, you know what I said earlier, you tap. You have a chance of triggering these things. You said, what were they? Combo enders. Yes. You have combo enders.
Yeah.
And at that time, you swipe once following whatever the arrow direction that shows up.
Yep.
And like we said before, you see those 3 characters on the side. You can tag them in and out, but note that there is a standard 10-second cooldown.
That's right.
Yeah, I tried to spam. I was like, I want my next character now, and it wouldn't work.
No.
And he had to tell me there's a cooldown, and so note that and also use it to take advantage of the different players that you have.
When the characters are on cooldown, their portraits would be slightly shaded, and that's how you know it's on cooldown.
Yeah. Now I know. When you have different mini games that show up for special attacks, you can either tap anywhere on the screen, you can tap within the circle, which I had to learn, and then you have the timing-based ones, and then swiping according to arrow direction.
Yep.
Yeah, so when you have a mini game, the minimum damage is 100, right?
100%, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But if you do well, you can get up to 200%.
Yeah, that's the maximum amount of damage you can deal from a special. It's 200%.
Yeah. And when you're playing, those tagged out teammates that are sitting there, they like slowly gain power on the sidelines while you're playing.
That's right. Here is also worth noting that there is a difference in the speed of generating power between offline mode and online mode.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you just started playing a game, you would notice that either attacking the enemy or being attacked by the enemy gives you power.
Yeah.
Okay? But in offline mode, when you're attacked by the enemy, you gain power quicker than when you attack the enemy. And in online mode, it's the opposite.
Oh.
You gain power quicker when you are attacking the enemy.
Yeah, I'm
instead
definitely
of
going to have to remember that.
Yeah, instead of being attacked.
Okay, so next I want to be talking about, your collection and what's inside of it. So you go to your collection. And here, there are my cards that I have so far. Not a lot, but here they are. But I'm going to go into Catwoman. We're going to look at this card.
Catwoman.
Okay.
Yeah, so first, I want to do what I did first. Here is, you can tap right here. Look at that, you can see the character model.
Nice.
Yeah. And it shows you some of what's already there that we're going to talk about later. So let's go back out.
Okay.
Catwoman.
Okay, so now we have the name at the top, which is Regime Catwoman.
Yep.
And then you have underneath the XP bar, it shows the amount needed to level up.
Yep.
So everyone starts at level 1.
That's right.
Yeah. At the end of every game, you gain XP.
Yeah.
And that's how you go up in levels. So underneath that, you have rank. And right now mine is normal.
Yeah, here's the thing. In the Injustice community, most people say that it is at Elite 0 rather than at rank normal. Because if you look here, if I'm going to click promote, it shows the next rank from normal to Elite 1, right? So you go by elites and then you go to Elite 2 and 3 and so on. So most people actually know the unpromoted rank as Elite 0 rather than normal. Yep.
Sounds cooler than normal, so I could understand.
Yeah.
And then under that, you have the damage, which is like the fist. And then you have health, it's cute heart. And so... and then you have the crit chance or crit damage, which is critical hit and damage. And right there, you see the little thing and you click it. It's augment.
Yep. And it'll bring you to Star Labs. This is where you can do your augmentations for your cards. There are 4 different stats to augment. First, the damage stat, second, health, third, crit damage, and last but not least, crit chance. You start off with one of each of medium augments.
Yeah, I haven't used them yet.
Yeah, but for beginners, don't worry about it. We'll cover this probably in the intermediate section as well. So.
And so, right underneath the picture of your card or character, you tap here, and you have your passive.
That's right.
Yeah, and hers is sharpened claws, so it tells you about everything that it does, basically.
And the description of the passive.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then your first is your first special. Not super move. Special. And I have hers, and I already have the second mini dot thing, the blue dot.
Yeah. We call them pips. Yeah. PIP.
Mini dot. Okay. Blue pip. So here is where you would upgrade it.
The maximum of 10 times.
Yeah. Okay. And then the number 2 is your second.
Special.
Second special. I'm just avoiding saying it wrong. And so here is where you upgrade it as well. And then I haven't gotten to level 20 yet, but that is where your super move would be.
Unlocked.
Yeah, it would be unlocked there, and then that's where you would also
be able to upgrade it.
Upgrade it and get more pips. And when you move to the top right, there is the support enhancements, and I'll show you right here. And we have the bladed claws for Catwoman, and it shows up on all of them, right? On all different Catwomen that I eventually get.
That's right. The support cards applies to all Catwoman of different versions. Yeah.
So that's super cool. Then underneath is where the gears would be, and the first one's already unlocked, but
yeah, it says equip gear to gain unique battle pose. Yep.
No gear. Play online.
Yeah,
so I haven't.
It tells you how to.
Yeah, it tells you how to do it, and I haven't done online yet, but I'll get there very soon. So this is where your gears would be. We have 1, 2, and 3. And
3 slots, yeah.
Yeah.
The colored shards above, they're the currency that you need to upgrade your gears.
Ah, okay.
But we'll talk about that in more detail in the later videos.
So this is your card, and this is what they should look like. And yep, that's pretty much all I know right now.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you
for sharing. So we'll move on with the other tabs. So we have upgrades. This is where you have either upgrade for special 1 or special 2. That's the number there that represents what special it is for the specific characters mentioned. Okay, so you don't have those characters here, the Joker or Black Adam yet. So that's why they'll just be remaining here. Once you use them, they will go away.
Okay.
And then we have support cards. This is the support cards that you currently own. Okay, there are a lot more support cards in the store that I will show you later on.
Okay.
Gear cards shows you the gears, which in this case are non-existent, but that's fine because you're starting out. So this tab will show you all your gears. So yeah, I think we've covered everything we wanted to today.
Yeah, today we covered basic gameplay mechanics and talked about the collection, and I really enjoyed working with you.
Me too. So for the next video in our series, we will be talking about the in-game store, which will be useful for both beginner and intermediate players.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. Yep. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye.